Oh, wow. Wow. Everything's learning. Everything is learning. So I have just jumped on a few seconds ago to find I cannot have songs, and that was going to be one of my things that I would have loved to have done to start the show off every every week, because it's about moving the body, it's about getting the chakras really getting along, moving, and but never mind, there's always a reason for everything. So I've just got that notification that, sorry, I cannot put a song on. Okay, so here I am, and so welcome to the show. Let's see who's joining us here today, or should say tonight, but wherever you may be in the world, it could be a day, it could be a morning. So let's just have a look. So we have got Georgina Woodbury. I think you said hello to me a couple of weeks ago. I think they're Georgina. And also Sonia. Is that Speedman? I'm sorry if I can't see very well there. And is it Kirsta? Oh, hang on. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Christy, is it? Christy? Oh, gosh. Hi, Donna. How are you? All lovely that you've joined me anyway. So I'm sorry if I get some of your names mixed up there, but yeah, I'm sure I will get to know you anyway as time goes by. So really lovely for you to join me tonight, and yeah, so interesting to know that there's no music to be played while you're having a video. One thing I want to talk a little bit about tonight is about relationships. Relationships can be not just with our lovers or our husbands, wives, and all that sort of thing, but it's the relationships that we have in our workplace. Are you happy in your workplace? Are you feeling like as though that is the place that you belong, or is it not? I know someone really close to me is in a place at the moment where they feel like they don't belong there, and they feel like as though every time they go to work, they're getting beaten up, verbally getting beaten up. And there's two things here that can take place. The spirit world's here to make us become stronger in our being, and standing up for ourselves. And so if you're happy to be where you are, but you feel like as though there might be somebody that's just irritating you or getting on your nerves in some way, shape or form, maybe you might need to stand your ground a little bit, or stand up for what you believe in is right for you. And I always think I've done that from, I probably did that from actually about 21. It probably took me a little while, but I did that with a lot of things, because I just found wherever I was going, it just seemed like, people were pushing me around, not doing the right thing by me. And I thought, well, this just isn't right. And I believe this is with everything, we can be someone's doormat, or we can purely stand up for what we believe is right for us as a human being, because I'm sure the people who may be treating you in not a very pleasant way, they're probably not having a great time themselves in their lives. And so I always, not necessarily take it personally, but I believe that it just depends on your circumstances. As I said, I know someone really close at the moment. They're in their workplace. They're not happy with that workplace because of one person who is just nee. So this person has got a choice, and that choice is either to, stand their ground with that person and find out what's going on there, or simply just get out. Sometimes the universe is here to let us know, hey, maybe you don't belong there. But if you feel like as though the job is good for you, but it's just somebody that's not necessarily doing right by you, but maybe kind with everybody else, well, then it's time to just do a bit of standing that ground. And because we do allow people to treat us the way in which that we're getting treated sometimes. I remember being in a workplace myself, and the supervisor wasn't treating me with respect, and so sometimes you've just got to step up and just let them know who you are as a being, because I think if we don't do that, people will walk all over you, and you see it all the time, people getting walked all over. And this is across the board, and it's also in relationships. There's someone who controls another person. So I had a little chat with this close person with me, and just mentioned, you've got two choices, and it's lovely to have those choices, because if you don't have those choices, you feel like as though, well, what am I going to do? Well, we all have choices. We have the decision to make, that we either get out, okay, of either the relationship or the job or whatever we plan on getting out of, or we stand our ground, okay. And look, I can remember, I think I was a young person there, working, and I had this young girl too, actually, at the time. She was just near, and I said to her one particular day, it just went on for a long period of time. I think it was like months, until one day it's just like, phew, this energy just came in me, and I said, what's your problem, and I said it really kindly, and she said, nothing, there's nothing wrong, it's all you, and I said, no, don't you bring this down on me. If you've got a problem with me, talk to me, And, after we sort of had that little bit of a moment with each other, it actually did clear the air. And I stood up for myself, and I think we all do need to stand up. And of course, I was quite a young person back then too, and I probably didn't have the life skills as I have today. However, we do need to know there comes a time where we do need to stand up for ourselves, in anything and everything, actually, as well. And I also remember a time there was I'll say hello to some of you people in a moment. There was a gentleman, I was at a bakery, and this gentleman, nice suit, and he was standing behind me. And anyway, the lady behind the counter said, yes, sir, can I help you? And I'm standing there at the counter in front of this well-dressed man in a suit, and I'm like, hello, am I invisible or something? What's going on here? And it's not until I said, no, this is not acceptable. This is truly not acceptable. And so I said, excuse me, I am first. Can you not see me? And she just went, oh, sorry. But see, the thing is that the universe will bring us many people in our lives to teach us, boundaries, and to show us, that we have, we have a strong sense of being, to not allow people to take advantage of us. Okay, so it's really, really important for us to know on a daily basis how is our lives going in all areas, because like all areas of our lives are like all areas of our house, rooms. How's everything going for you? And just check it all out. How's your relationship going? How's your job going? How's, how's your friends going? I mean, look, people walk in and out of your life all the time, and that's okay. It's okay to say goodbye to people, you know, or if people want to say goodbye to you. You know, you're not stuck to one person in life, which is really good because, you know, there's so many people out there, so many people. So I'm just going to have a look and see who's joining me tonight. Okay. Now, who else is saying hello to me tonight? Oh, hi, Joe Morris. Oh, you went to the show at Redcliffe about 2 years ago, and I did not claim a reading, but I know it was for me. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Oh, Redcliffe. Yes, of course. Wow, that's wonderful, Joe. That's wonderful. Well, I hope to see you again sometime. Yes, I'm just trying to place you, darling. But I'd probably know as soon as I've seen your face. But yes, it was a very, very interesting night that night, and it was quite full. I mean, quite full. We were actually booked out that night, and then we had 5 people come in, and unexpectedly, I just don't know what happened. It was just crazy. So yes, we just make sure that we have a little bit bigger venue. So that does not happen again. Yes. So yes, I'm glad you took something from that, Joe. I really do. Patricia Thomas, hello, darling. Who else we got? We got Robin. Is it McCallum? Oh, hello. Hang on, I'm just trying to. Oh, yes, I'll just do readings a little bit later, darling, to who I feel drawn to there. Okay, is that Brian? Hi, Brian. Hannah. Hello, Hannah. When I feel you, Hannah, you have a really beautiful, nice energy there, sweetheart. Beautiful. Jan Keating. Hello, lovely. Who else we got? Jolanda. That's a beautiful name. Jolanda. Thank you for joining me. Is it Harriet? Hello, Harriet. And Jolene. Oh, think of that song, Jolene. I can sing, but I can't put a song on. How silly is that? Oh, if you're just joining me, I'm not allowed to play a song. And I thought that'd be great for the chakras to get moving along there. But yes, but I can sing, but I don't think I will sing because it doesn't sound that great when I sing. So, hi, Vicky. Who else have I missed out on there? Is it Harriet again? Oh, yes, I've already got Kim. Hi, Kim. Okay. Is it Manda or Amanda? I think it's Amanda. Amanda Beer. Hello, darling. Yes, people do cross our paths for many reasons. They certainly do. Absolutely. And, you know, it's okay that they walk in and out of our lives. And, you know, that's been part of my life for a long time, actually. Yes, you know, you don't attach to people. You know, it's really lovely. It's a gift and a blessing to have someone come into your life, even if it's for a very short period of time. Now, I know someone who is 104. Okay, he's my client at the moment, and going to be 105 next Wednesday. So amazing. Looks like about a 70-year-old. Still walks around. It's just amazing. So, you know, just to be able to see someone like that at that age, just extraordinary. And I mean, you know, I do get to see 70-year-olds up to, but, you know, over the 100 mark is pretty amazing, I say. Pretty amazing indeed. Okay, Stephanie. Is it Stephanie? Yes. And Anne and Tracy. Oh, yes, we've got more. Hi, Denise. Denise, is it? I think it is. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's so lovely for you to join me. Now, I'm just feeling like I am going to give someone a reading. But what I'm going to do is it's that calling from spirit. You know, I can't make that happen, if that makes sense. So I just want to scroll, and spirit will just go where I feel, you know, guided there. I want to come to Hannah. Yeah, I want to come to Hannah because Spirit is saying to me, stop, and I think, oh, which one? So, Hannah, are you still hanging about? Can you give me a thumbs up or a like or something? Just give me a message or something there, Hannah. Just so I know that you're still on. I hope you're still on there. Hello, is it Sarah? And I got Natasha and Harriet. I think I had said, yep, Linda, Angela. Hello. Your energy, Angela, is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I can feel you. Okay, who we got there? Is it Jackie? Hello, everyone. Hello. Who else we've got there? Oh gosh, we've got so many more too. Hannah, so you're still there? Yes, you are, darling. Good, thank you. So what I'm seeing for you, Hannah, is there is decisions to be made, okay, in the next couple of weeks. But there's one particular decision that needs to be made, okay? So we don't want you being frightened, okay? We all have that fear based within us that can just stop us from making the decisions in life. But we just see that there's one decision, okay? Make the decision. It's like that, you know, you can see the cliff and you're looking over the cliff and you go, oh, I don't know if I want to do it. It's just too, you know, it's too high. Can't do it. We just want to let you know that the universe is here. Okay, they're going to help you. Okay, you're not going to drop to the bottom. Okay, you're going to fly, but you're going to make this decision to make it happen. Does that make sense for you there, Hannah? Because it's like you don't have to if you don't want to, you know. But the thing is if you choose to stay back because of the fear that you have there, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen until you make the decision, okay? So it's really important for you to make this major decision that I know that you will make, because it's like as though the universe is pushing you very gently, but you still feel like, oh, I just don't know. I want to say to you from the end of Spirit's end here, make the decision to do it. Go and do it, okay? All right, love? I hope you can understand what we're talking about there. All right, the decision, it needs to be made. And the answer is yes, okay? All right, okay. Hello. Mars, hello, gorgeous. I'm feeling your energy too. Oh, it's just beautiful. I mean, and I'm not saying others are not beautiful energies, but, you know, when I just say someone's name or something, there's a connection there of something, you know. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kim. Mwah. Okay. Hi, Angela. Lovely hearts you're sending me there, darling. Lovely, lovely hearts. Okay, who else do we have? Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Okay, so I want to come to Joe Morris. So I'm hoping you're still hanging about, Joe. Okay, now I'm just reading your thingy here, and Spirit's just saying we just need to give you a little bit of guidance. Okay, so is my aura bad? I am out of whack. Now, please don't see that this is when I had a bit of a giggle then. Let's just say, Joe, if you're listening, darling, and I hope you are, if you can give me a yes on that. What we're wanting to say to you is that what happens here is that you don't have a bad aura. And if you feel like you have a bad aura, if you feel like you have a bad aura, then that could be your state of your thinking, the state of your mind on what you think is what you are. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just going to give you an example of what I'm wanting to say here. Going back many years ago now, and I mean many years ago, I had a gentleman come up to me and he stood there at me and he said, "Oh my goodness, look at you." And I said, oh, what? You know, so I'm thinking, what's he talking about? He said, "You have a black aura," is what he said. Now, I had two choices, my darling, Joe, if you're still listening, Joe Morris. I had a choice to either, okay, accept what he said or to let it go and not believe that, okay? So I'm not sure, okay, if anyone has told you that you have a bad aura, okay? There's no such thing as a bad aura, okay? What I can see here is that maybe you're a little bit out of sync, okay, with the spirit world. Maybe, you know, you feel like as though, what I'm actually sensing here is this is more about your mind here, okay? This is your state of your mind and your thinking. You're overthinking stuff here all the time. And what we want you to do is we want you starting to go back into Mother Earth some more, okay? And I'm not sure if you're an earth person, but I just feel earth is what they're showing me, and you need to go back into earth, okay, for you, Joe. So, look, as far as your aura is concerned, okay, actually, they're actually showing me some yellow to your aura. Okay, so what that's actually showing me here is that you have a direction to go to do some form of study or higher learning, you know, whether it to be in the spiritual sector here or whether you want to make it, you know, into the physical with this or not. This is about some study, some higher learning, some growth here, some spiritual growth. And sometimes, just sometimes, we can feel that we're not necessarily at home, that means the universe, and we're not here planted on the physical plane either. And so what happens is if we feel like as though that our vibrations are in between or just not quite sitting in the right place, and then what happens is we're gonna play havoc in our mind and go over stuff that's really just not going to serve us at all. So what I want to say to you, Joe, is that, darling, you've been listening to too many people, okay? And what's happening is you may be taking on board what other people are saying. And remember about what I said about the man saying to me about a black aura. Did I believe that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I couldn't care if someone said anything bad about me because I don't believe it. You see, I only believe what I know is true in my heart. And so that this is what we want you to do, is to come back into that place of your heart and know in there, okay, that the spirit world, okay, will guide you in the right direction. Okay, they are already guiding you, and you just feel like as though you're a little bit off track, off balance. Okay, so going back into Mother Earth, you know, ask the spirit world to give you some healing tonight while you go off to sleep, okay? And have loving thoughts, okay? Have loving thoughts of yourself and you know, just the world around you, okay? And you'll find that you know, your whole self will start to feel a bit better there. Okay, Joe? So I'm hoping this has just helped you a little bit, but please don't think for 1 minute that your aura is bad. There's no such thing as a bad aura. You know, what I believe is, yes, we have colours of our aura that can change slightly different. You know, they may not be as the colour that we, you know, that we always going to want them to be. However, in saying that though, okay, it is just a simple ask from the spirit world to help the process of healing us, healing our chakras, clearing anything that needs to be gone, okay? But, you know, what I want to say to you, Joe, is just allow yourself, my darling, to step away from the people that are in your life and start moving forward into some better things, okay? And I hope that whatever I've said here tonight, that can just help you to get on your way, okay? So love to you, darling. Mwah. Okay, all right. Okay, so who else do we have here? Crystal, hello, darling. Is it Manix? Manix, hello. Okay, we got Donna, is it Ken? Oh, I can't see that. Carol, is it Carol? Hello. And Patricia Thomas, I think we've come and see. Evie, is it Evie? Okay. Hi, Nikki. Oh, yes, Nikki J. Williams. That sounds like a, you know what that sounds like? It sounds like a real, a very sort of someone that you'd be lining up for, you know, going to see someone very well known, you know. So that would be very interesting to see what you're doing, you know. But a very smart, exquisite name there, very nice. So thank you for joining us. Okay, so let's see who I'm feeling drawn. Thank you for your lovely hearts and likes and just the connection with us tonight. That's really just really important to me. It's just the connection. It's really lovely. Okay. I don't know if there's anyone by that name. I'm just talking, having a talk to myself here. There's hi Lee, how are you, darling? Oh, well, look at that. How interesting. I do see another gentleman, Fred Green. Hello, Fred Green. You're so lovely. You bring some amazing messages through, don't you? You know, it's very interesting that Jesus is watching, and so too is God. So we can have a choice of bringing some love our way, or out to everyone in the world, or we can bring hatred, and we have a choice, don't we? So, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and you are where you are, is what I say. So for those who feel like as though they don't want to be here listening to what I have to say, then please, bye-bye, bye-bye. You don't have to be here, Go and have a cup of coffee. Okay? And love to you. All right, let's see who else is here. It's just interesting how people can waste their time and energy on things that are just not necessary. Okay, very interesting, very, very interesting. Okay. Let's see who it is. That Tamara? I'm not sure if that's Tamara. I think it's Tamara. Yes, I am drawn to you, darling. I am drawn to you. I don't know why, but I'm being shown with you, darling. I've been shown, just hang on. I've been shown some books, okay? With the books comes a lot of not only study, but it's transformation as well that's coming in with that. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to embark on something new for yourself in that area. Okay, and I think that you'll know more about that within the next 6 months. I really do. So just take that into some consideration about, if you're thinking about some changes in your life. I just feel that might be something that, these books are coming forward. They're like little textbooks. You're certainly going to be doing some form of, transformation, but also, it's study. I can definitely see it's study here, but I'm also seeing a notebook and pen as well. Okay, so just be mindful that if you get this opportunity to come forward to do that, then do it. Okay, so I hope that has helped you there with that. All right, thank you for joining us tonight. All right. So how have you all been today? And I hope your day has been grand. I have had a good day today. I've actually gone to have a massage today, so that was a very good day for me, having a massage. And I do love having a massage, and it's a lovely way of healing. Lots of different ways of healing, and I really like it hard. Harder the better. Yes, harder the better. Not everyone likes hard. I started off with sort of medium, but yeah, hard is good. But I sort of know where there's areas that need a bit of tension there. But really nice, nevertheless. And that's the thing is we do need to take time out for ourselves more. Because if we don't take time out for ourselves more, then we're going to be giving to everyone else and not ourselves. So I think it's really important that we do that, to give back to ourselves as much as we can. It's really, really, okay. I love that little face, Nikki J. Williams. Yes, so important you are. Should be doing amazing things, my darling. Especially with that name anyway. Actually, yes, you are. Yes, you should be standing up on a stage somewhere talking to people. You know that. Whether you want to or not is another story. There. Okay. Hello, Tracy. Is that Madigan, I think it is, from Brisbane. Hello, hello, hello. Mwah. Your energy's lovely too, darling. Very lovely, very lovely. So I'm not sure where you're all joining me from. Obviously, Tracy is joining me from Brisbane. If you're joining me from the other side of the world, it's probably morning or something. Come say hi. It is night here. Okay, so it's about 20 to 7 here in Queensland, Australia. Okay, so it's a little bit on the chilly side because we're just going into we're just going into winter tomorrow. I think it's June, yeah. So yes, just it's getting a little bit on the chilly side now. So that will certainly be a challenge through winter, and I don't like the winter months. Oh, it really is cold. Really, really is cold. For me anyway. I feel it. I don't know if anybody else does, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, so who else do we have to say hello? So funny, Nikki. You're so funny. I love all your faces. Oh, you're so funny. Okay, who am I feeling drawn to now? Oh, hi, Tara. I don't think I've said hello to you, darling. McKinley. And if I've forgotten anyone, my apologies. I'll say hi anyway. Okay. So I just want to sort of say a little bit about. Not everybody is a believer. Okay. As you could see when someone came on earlier to give me some cheek, to show their disrespect. To show that they don't believe in spiritualism. And you know what? That's okay that they don't believe in spiritualism, but you have to understand is maybe they're on, they're like the horse with the blinkers and they only see what they want to see because, Jesus was very much a spiritualist. And so it just depends on what their textbooks they read from. And at the end of the day, we're not here to put anyone down. We're not here to, I think at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what path that we go on, okay, we all come to the same place at the end. And this is the craziest thing. People will put people down. They'll say someone's no good. What right do they have to say that, what you're doing is not the right thing? For many years, I sort of didn't get out and let people know what I do, but I do now, and this is who I am, and I can't change that. It's a bit like the dot on the book. You can't get it off. You know what I mean? So, spiritualism. Spiritualism is a very big area, but we don't sort of want to go too political with it either, because not everyone's on the same page as that, But, for me, my main purpose in life, okay, is yes, I do give guidance. I help people with messages and guidance. I'm also a life coach and things like that. But my main purpose here in life is to give messages from loved ones, from the other world. And that's why if you've ever seen any of my live shows, I have Joining Two Worlds. And so, to connect with loved ones on the other side, and to bring those messages across to this world, I don't take lightly either. People might think that, it's just all sort of hogswash, and she's making it all up, or, mediums out there are making it all up. I can't vouch for other mediums, but, there's a lot of darn good mediums out there. You've just got to find them. You really do got to find good mediums. And there's a lot of people that run mediums down. It's a hard field. It's a hard field to be in, and sometimes you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you can only do the job, okay, that you've been sent here from the other side to do, okay? Just like, you guys may have been brought here to do something, whatever that something is. And for me, I didn't want to do this work for a long time, but it's just, come to that point where I can either struggle with it or I can just keep going and go with the flow. And I think we have to do that in life. There comes a time where we know we have to do something that is at the core of who we are. Because if we don't become who we are, what are we here for then? You know what I mean? Like I was just talking earlier about the 104-year-old going to be 105 very soon. Well, he hasn't got long on life in life here, has he? We don't know how much longer he has, and nor do we know how long we're going to be here. We could be gone tomorrow. So what we need to do today is we need to fulfill our dreams, okay, and take some very small steps in doing that, and just feel that flow. Because what happens is when we take the step to something we want to do, something we love, what then happens is the universe gets behind us, supports us, and then they open a door up for us, or they'll show us a path that just goes, oh, wow, this is kind of enlightening. It's wonderful. You feel like you're in the flow. Do you know when you're in the flow and when you're not in the flow? And when you're in the flow, everything's just going great. A lot of gratitude. We must have a lot of gratitude in life. Oh, gratitude is amazing. Okay, so I really do think it's important for you to just do one thing every day if you can towards those goals and your dreams, okay? So who have we got here? Hi, Sharon. Is it Sharon? Yeah, I think it is Sharon. Not sure. And is that... I just want to... I'm just going to go around now. I'm just going to see where I'm getting drawn to do a reading. Okay. Hi, Marie Dolman, is it? Oh, you're from New Zealand, are you, Maria? Thank you for joining us, lovely. Thank you very much. And is that morning or night there? I'm not sure. But thank you for joining us. Thank you. And Caitlin, thank you for joining us too. Okay. Jane, is it? Yes, Jane. Oh, thank you. It's lovely for you to join me too. And I'd love to read everybody, but there's just so many people. And this is the thing, I just got to feel I've got to feel that pull. If I don't feel the pull, it's because, remember, Spirit has it already planned. Who's getting some messages here tonight? It can happen weeks, it can happen months, whatever. Spirit's got it already planned of who's going to have some kind of messages here. And I do feel there's a message coming very soon, okay? Is that Raquel? Yes, I think it is, from South Australia. Thank you for joining me. Oh, is it cold over there too? Oh, gosh, it's cool here. Melbourne, Denise. Lovely for all of you to join me. Now, I lived in Melbourne. Melbourne was a great place for also, spiritualism and learning and all of that as well. I just want you to show everyone my sleeves. Look at my sleeves. Aren't they cute? Huh? Anyway, yeah, so I grew up in Melbourne, and it's a nice place also as far as spiritual teachings. I'm not sure though if there's still if many of the places are running over there now, down there now, but it's a cold place too, Melbourne. I hope you're all snuggled up there at the moment. That'll be I used to have a fire heater there too, so that was really amazing. So let's see who I'm feeling the draw. I'm wanting to go back, so I just feel I'm wanting to go back. Okay, no, it's Denise. Yes, Denise, I'm coming to you, Denise. Okay, I'm coming to you, Denise. Okay. Something about your premises, the place in which you're staying at. I don't know what you're wanting to do with your place. If you're wanting to renovate it, or to renovate it to sell it, or renovate it to just get it to a place where you're happy with it there, Denise. Now, what is your surname? So just so I know, is it Broom? I can't, you know who I'm talking about, don't you? I can't just say the name very well. Is it? Oh gosh, it's gone on me. But anyway, Denise. So I'm just saying here about. Yes, I just feel that there's either renovations going to be done to your place, or you're cleaning up the place, getting it all ready. I just feel there's going to be some changes around your place, or you're wanting to go or something here. And so it's like the energy's coming forward now for you, Denise. It's time for things to start moving along, getting going. All right, things have got to get moving. All right, because the energy is already behind you and moving you forward. So I feel that if you haven't already started doing stuff with your home, or with the home that you're living in at the moment, I don't know. I just feel it's either a moving out of there, or a change within the place. It's just a big alteration. Something's going on, and I just see something's going to happen in that area, okay, of your domain. All right, so just be ready for it, okay. And if you are feeling that pull now, then go for it. All right, Denise, I hope that has given you some bit of guidance there. All right. Okay, let's see if I can get a couple more in before I go. Gosh, the time's just gone so quick. So who else do I have here? Okay. Joe, is it Walkenford? Yeah. I lost my husband last year and was attacked by somebody 3 times last year. 2, need help with all of this. Okay. Now, okay, Joy. Okay, Joy, if you're still listening, love. Now, you're saying that I lost my husband last year, so I imagine that he had passed away, okay? Or if he hadn't have passed away, he may have just, you know, you may have just, you know, it has walked out of your life. But to me, I just feel now I'm not doing any mediumship readings here, but spirit can certainly give me, okay, some guidance. And what I'm really feeling, okay, the feeling is that your husband has passed to the spirit world, okay? So that's my feeling, all right, that he has. So now I'll tell you what's happening with you, Joy. You are a really beautiful soul, but you're a very sensitive soul, okay? And I also know people are and will take advantage of you, okay? And they're taking advantage of you because they can, okay? And I'm sorry, but they take advantage of you because they can, okay? So, you know, and you are such a lovely person. You'll let people take advantage of it just to some degree, you know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you what's happening here. You don't feel safe, all right? Now, you told me that you'd had some what we call intruders or people that that are coming around. Okay, what I'm feeling here for you is that you've got a thought in your mind, okay, that then creates something. Okay, so I'm just wanting to give you an example. So if I'm here at this place that I live at, okay, I know, okay, in my heart, okay, and I know that the universe, okay, will look after me, okay. I know that they will keep me as safe as I possibly can. All right. Now, there are 7 spiritual laws, right? Now, personal responsibility is one of those laws, okay? Now, the personal responsibility would be the basics of having, you know, making sure that we're safe in so what I'm trying to say is that we can't go out in the middle of the night, okay, and expect to feel safe, okay, if we're going to walk the streets, 2 o'clock in the morning or something, okay. That's not holding personal responsibility. However, personal responsibility is for us is locking the doors, locking the windows, making sure the basic stuff is done. So that's the personal responsibility, okay? But then what happens is if we have fear that someone may come into our home, well, what we're doing is we're creating that to happen. What we're saying to the universe is, universe, I'm scared. I think someone's going to come into my home. Someone's going to make me feel, you know, scared, and they're going to, you know, rob me and maybe hurt me, and so this is our frame of mind. Then that will be created. Does that kind of make some sense to you, Joy? So what I want you to do from the spirit's point of view here is to start to believe in your mind that, number 1, you are safe, okay? And number 2, okay, have your personal responsibility. And I know that you do have your personal responsibility, okay? You will have the basics that are down pat, but I think there is that sometimes you remember the law of attraction. We do create stuff, and sometimes we create the not so good along with the good. And so if, you know, we can feel vulnerable, okay, and go, oh, you know, I've lost someone so special to me that I don't know what to do. I don't know who's going to look after me and care for me now. Well, you know, the universe, call it whatever you will, God, the universe, Jesus, your husband, whatever the energy that you see is higher than you, the higher self, anything, okay, Buddha, and go on and on and on. If you believe that that energy is protecting you every single day, then what then happens is the energy then changes. It changes because it has to change, because it goes with your thoughts. If I was to sit here and go, I am safe and I know I'm safe and I believe, it's a belief system inside. I know I'm safe. I know that I am, okay, divinely guided by the universe, and I couldn't be any more safer than I am. But I must have the personal responsibility, okay? So, Joy, I just want you to have that mindset, okay, that thought that tonight, okay, tomorrow, the next day, you are safe. And I can tell you now, your husband will be watching over you. Your husband probably will be in your premises, trying to make you as comfortable and as safe as you possibly can be. And he would not like that either. Okay. Now, I think I read there somewhere about, intruders were coming into your home a few times or something. Well, sometimes, the personal responsibility, you might have to get some other locks. Whatever. You might have to get an alarm, darling. You might have to do whatever it takes to be safe. Yeah? You might have to go and hire a hubby for the night, okay? And tell him to sleep in the back room, okay? Whatever it takes, just to let people know, okay, don't screw with me, okay, because I am number one safe and I am very protected here, okay? And of course we've got the police, but the police, unfortunately, they don't always come at the right time, and it's not their fault. They've got so much work on that they can't get to the destination so quickly. So, it's just about, number one, believing that you are safe, and you change that vibration. You change the energy of who you are and what is around you and what will be attracted to you. Now, I can tell you now, if you change that by tomorrow, okay, what will happen is then a new energy will come forward. And then you'll find that all these people that have wanted to come into your place, okay, that energy will then start to, go. And you're going to say in your mind or out loud, I am safe and I know the universe keeps me protected. Okay? I know the universe loves me. I know I'll always be safe from here on. No one is going to get into my home anymore because I know that I am protected. Okay? So it's about yourself putting the right dialogue in there for you and helping yourself get through not only the grieving stage here with your husband, but also the process of just being on your own. And that can be quite difficult. And if it means bringing some people in, some friends or some family in just for a very short period of time, then do whatever it takes, my dear, okay, to do what is necessary. And I hope that has helped you tonight. Okay, Joy? Love to you, darling. Mwah. Okay, so I know I'm a little bit late here, okay, but that's all right. So look, I just want to thank everyone who has joined me this evening. I thank you very, very much. Just remember that whatever you're doing, okay, in your world, that you are important, okay, and that whatever you're doing, know that it is reaching you towards your goals and your dreams, because there's not anything here on earth as important as your goals. Because I know that you might say, yes, my family is the most important thing to me, and yes, they are. But you haven't come here as a spiritual person to be just with family. You have been here to do what God has asked you to do, okay? And you'll only know that when you get deeper within, okay? So I want to say goodbye to everyone and thank you all for joining me tonight, and I will see you next Friday night at 6 p.m. And if anyone is in the Bribie Island area of Queensland and you'd like to come and see me joining Two Worlds, you can jump on Eventbrite for the tickets, or you can go to my psychic medium Karina Webb page, and you'll see the link there. Okay, so goodbye everyone. Thank you all for joining me. It was a pleasure to have you all connecting with me tonight. Bye for now.